Ian Gamble again for Momentum Top of the Line Personal Training. And today what I'm going to be demonstrating is level 3 of the complexes. So this is the advanced level of complexes. So I'm going to be using a little bit heavier weight, and most of the exercises are a little bit more difficult. So we'll get started and I'll show you. Okay, so the first exercise is going to be what's called a lunge, press, and a curl. So what you want to do is you want to go into your lunge, curl, and then you want to press. Excuse me, it's a lunge, curl, and press. So you go lunge, curl, press. Lunge, curl, press. And if you see, with my lunges, I'm stepping out to make my base of stabilization a little bit better because I'm doing something over my head. And also, I'm going out into my lunge, I'm curling and I'm pressing down, then I'm coming back. So I'm keeping a lot of tension on my legs. Curl, press. Okay. Again, like I always say, I like to start out with something that's a whole lot of different muscle groups engaged, just to get the body warmed up and get ready for what's going on. Okay, so number 2 is going to be a sit-up with a Russian twist. So what you want to do, you can anchor your feet, or if you don't feel like you need to anchor your feet, you can just keep your feet down. So what you want to do is you want to start off, have a plate or a medicine ball, sit up, twist. Sit up, twist. Up, twist. Okay, so that was the sit-up with the Russian twist. And again, like I said before about the other sit-ups, you can always use like dumbbells or something to anchor your feet, but if you don't use that, you're using your core to stabilize even more, so you're working even more muscle groups. Alright, so next is going to be a renegade row with a push-up. And I'll show you what it is. And again, I'm using kind of heavy weight, so I'll show you the front view and the side view. Okay, so the front view with the renegade row is you want to start off the dumbbells shoulder width apart. Hands on the dumbbells directly underneath the shoulders. And your feet the same width as the dumbbells. Wide base of stabilization. You go down for a push-up, come up, renegade row. Renegade row. Push-up, row, row. Show you the side view. So you go push up, row, row. Push up, row, row. And one thing with those is you want to make sure you keep your hips fairly low. You don't want your butt going all the way up in the air. So you want to keep your hips fairly low. Really challenging on the core. Really great exercise. Okay, next is going to be an exercise that's pretty basic, but not so basic, leg raises. So what you want to do is you want to kick out and up, out, up, out, up, out, up. You want to try not to let your heels hit the ground. You want to try not to put your arms on the ground. A lot of times I see people going like this with their hands under their lower back because they say it hurts their lower back. What that means is you're just not ready for the movement yet. So you might want to start with something like we did in the first complex, reverse crunches. So again, leg raises. You want your abs doing all the work. Okay. Next is going to be that transverse and turning movement. So these are called knee start diagonals. So with the knee start, what that means is you want to start off in like a lunge position. So you starting off here and coming up. Down, up, down, up. Other side, starting off here, up, down, up, down, up. Okay? And again, I'm using fairly heavy weight. I mean, you don't have to go as heavy as I'm going, but the reason for it being an advanced complex is so it can be a lot more challenging. Okay, so lastly, one of my favorite exercises, one of my favorite things, are 2 twin kettlebells. They're called up downs with a press. Now, I'll show you how they go. First though, whenever you're using 2 kettlebells, you want to make sure your rack position is right, meaning you want to make sure you're holding the kettlebells right. So again, a little bit of wider base because you got 2 kettlebells behind your heels. You swing up, put them in the rack. Elbows tight into your body, hands close. What you want to do is you want to go down onto your shins, not your knees. Sit back, stand up, press. Down, sit back, stand up, press. So again, fairly heavy kettlebells. You don't have to use anything as heavy. Try it out a couple of times and see what, weight is adequate for you, but you do want to challenge yourself. So that was level 3 of the complexes. Again, I'm going to be posting some stuff on the website, more information about the complex. I'm Ian Gamble from Momentum Top of the Line Personal Training. Thank you and have a nice day.